K-팝 데몬헌터스 싱어롱이 북미 박스오피스 1위를 차지했습니다. 캐데언은 지난 23일부터 24일 이틀 동안 싱어롱 특별 이벤트를 열었는데 1700여 개의 극장이 동참했습니다. 싱어롱 이벤트는 관객이 노래, 춤, 코스튬으로 직접 참여하는 형식으로 캐데언의 폭발적 팬덤을 보여줬습니다. 세계 각종 언론 매체들은 이번 K-팝 데몬헌터스 싱어롱 상영 후기를 취재하고 있는데요. 한 온라인 방송에서는 싱어롱을 본 첫인상에 대해서 인터뷰를 했습니다.
This is me after watching K-pop Demon Hunters, and I enjoyed the movie. Obvious, the music was good, the animation was really cool. I liked the characters' personalities, although I wish I saw the boy band's personalities more. I'm gonna be honest, kind of lost me a little bit, I guess is the best way to explain it. Like, I just wish I had more emotional connection to the characters. I'm gonna give it a 7.7 out of 10. I still think it's a great movie and you should definitely watch it, especially if you get the chance to watch it in theaters. You should definitely do that. I think the best part was seeing the kids get so excited. It was like an aw moment, so I really enjoyed that.
This is me after watching K-pop Demon Hunters. It was even better the second time. I loved it. The animation was great. The songs were great. I could actually sing along to them in my head because I'm not going to do it out loud. I loved seeing the little kids. That was honestly my favorite part. I watched it at home the first time and it was great. I had some pauses here and there because I have animals, but watching it here in theaters once through, it was great. You have that emotional connection. I don't know what Grace is talking about.
I'm done hiding. For the rest.
Oh Lord, watch it again, please. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was an amazing movie. I'm going to personally give it an 8.5.
This is me after watching K-pop Demon Hunters. As someone who doesn't enjoy musicals, this shit hits. It's for everybody. It's literally for the whole family. The music is great. Each song has its own personality. We watched the sing-along version. I caught myself trying to read the lyrics a lot, and it took me out of the story. Other than that, it was visually stunning, pretty awesome. Seeing all the kids react to it was genuinely heartwarming. For that reason, I'm gonna give it an 8.2.
This is me after watching K-pop Demon Hunters. This is now the second time I've seen it, first time in theaters. I think this is gonna be a generational movie for a lot of kids nowadays. This is giving kind of like what Frozen did for that generation back then, except now here.
Hey guys, it's Rachel with Farmer Pig Productions. Today we're here at Sinopolis for K-pop Demon Hunters. Let's see what audiences thought of seeing the movie on the big screen. How did it feel to see this movie come to life on the big screen?
It was honestly like much more better than like watching it like at your home TV. It was like loud and it was so much like colors and stuff like that. And it really did feel like it was such a good experience. And I really prefer watching it like over the cinema, like we both do. Like it's so much more fun. Like the music is so much more louder. It gets you like pumped up.
It's very interesting because I know this movie has been on like Netflix exclusive for quite a while, and to be see it released in theaters, so you know everyone in the community can go to see it. It's so interesting. I think it's like helps to bring good exposure to the film and how great it is.
I think it was really interesting that I got to see details that I couldn't see like watching it at home. Like for example, like in like right before like this is what it sounds like you could see like Rumi's mouth moving while on a regular TV. Like her face was kind of too shrouded in shadow to really see that detail.
It was wonderful. I thought it gave a more theatrical experience. The song sounded more lively. I enjoyed it.
It was really fun to sing along. I hear them singing it all the time and playing it in our kitchen, so it was awesome to see them getting up and dancing a little. They were a little shy, but then they got into it. Well, for a minute.
Not everybody sang, only me and my dad. It felt like we were the only ones singing. All the other people sounded really quiet.
It was like pretty chill, and then like when the music like started playing, we all just like sang along. It was a very heartwarming like moment. It was like, really cute. It was like we all just like singing together with like, and like we don't know these people, but it's so nice to like sing with like other people like what you like the songs. Like it's very fun.
프랜차이즈 엔터테인먼트 리서치의 분석가 데이비드 그로스는 이번 주말 집에서 시청하기 위해 제작된 스트리밍 작품이 극장에서 개봉한 히트작이 거의 도달하지 못하는 수준으로 시청자를 사로잡고 있다고 말했습니다. 또한 그는 48시간 동안 이 TV용 영화는 매진된 관객들에게 노래하고 춤추고 옷차림하고 그 재미에 푹 빠져들게 합니다. 이것이 바로 최고의 팝 엔터테인먼트입니다 라고 극찬했습니다. 유튜브 발리언트 레니게이드는 할리우드 엔터테인먼트 전문가가 나와서 영화와 TV 산업 전반의 성과를 분석하는 채널인데요. 이번에 캐데언 싱어롱 상영이 세운 기록이 얼마나 대단한 것인지 이렇게 말했습니다.
deliberately to sing along and participate vocally with the film, right? It's going to do $20 million, $10 million a day, and it's got 1,700 screens. AMC Theaters is not even participating in this. AMC, the largest theater chain that exists, AMC is not participating. Why? Because AMC is holding the line, saying that we are not going to give a film like this theatrical space and our valuable property if it's already on streaming. It's going to be an exclusive or nothing, right? And of course, there are rare exceptions. They'll put re-releases of certain movies that have been out a long time, like Jaws, okay? They get catalog titles to show on a Tuesday night or a Wednesday night, Raiders of the Lost Ark. We're talking about, this is a new movie that went to streaming first. AMC doesn't want it, okay? So imagine if AMC did have these. Imagine if K-pop Demon Hunters had had access to IMAX. Imagine if they'd had access to, say, PLFs or more PLFs than they did. I don't even know if they had any. Okay? The number of screenings that I saw for this when I looked it up this morning were unbelievable. I mean, there were something like 20 screenings in today at one theater. 15, I mean, it was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. They were trying to, because all they've got access to is the small screens. They don't have the big giant ones. And there are people clamoring to get tickets. The client that I went to meet with today at his house, his wife and his 7-year-old daughter had just gotten back from seeing the movie. The 7-year-old kid. So this isn't just teenagers and 20-year-olds like my daughter. This is 7-year-old little girls that are going crazy for this, and their moms are taking them. They really have something amazing here. Disney and other companies out there, but probably especially Disney, probably very jealous of this right now. We'll talk a little bit more about that as well. But we'll keep going through this article, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what the future of this is, because I find this personally fascinating. This is a lesson. The anime movie did an estimated $9.6 million on Saturday, expected to do $8.4 million today. That's only a 13% drop Saturday to Sunday. That's a very, very tight hold. And it probably won't even be 13%. It's probably going to be less than that. And again, this did not have a Friday audience, so that's probably part of it. If we get better guidance, we'll update the numbers. But this is how it's looking as of Sunday morning. Admissions for K-pop Saturday and Sunday per intelligence is 1.5 million alone, off of a standard ticket price of $13.63. Premium tickets. Okay, so they did get some PLF screens. I guess they gave them the screens in the daytime, which makes a lot of sense. I didn't see PLFs listed when I looked this morning. I have to go back. Maybe I missed something. Premium tickets went for $16.31, repping 18% of the weekend's admissions, while general attendees represented 82%. Remember, a lot of kids in this. So it's instead of $15 average ticket price and then $18 like we saw for but I mean this is kind of nuts. Netflix had ComScore shield exhibitor grosses from rival studios. So ComScore, who is responsible for reporting all of this is where Deadline, probably exhibitor relations, ERC on X gets their stuff. A lot of other guys. ComScore is really the go-to source for theatrical exhibition data gathering. Netflix apparently requested that ComScore not report. Don't report them to rival studios. So, I mean, usually you get the final figures in ComScore. If you're Paramount, if you're Sony, if you're Disney, you see everybody's performance this weekend. And then we get, how we get like the estimates on Sundays. And then by Monday afternoon, we usually have actuals, right? Those actuals finally get tallied by ComScore. All the studios know what they are. So they wind up becoming public information anyway. They put them out there for ComScore. Netflix is telling them don't release it. The only reason I can figure out why they're doing this is because they don't want to undermine their argument for not wanting to roll theatrical. I think this was a testing ground for them. I don't think that they wanted to see what I think Netflix wanted to see what this was going to look like. And they wanted to be the first ones to know before anybody else did so they could decide whether or not they wanted to release the data. And I mean, there's no way to look at this other than this is a big success. Again, this is a movie. K-Pop Demon Hunters is a movie that has been out on streaming for 6 weeks or whatever, 7 weeks. And it's been viewed on Netflix 220 million times around the world. I mean, everybody's watched it, and it's going to a theater, and with limited screens, 2 days only, and this is just in the U.S. They've exhibited this in other countries. It did $20 million. I mean, that should tell you something right there. Netflix only booked K-Pop Demon Hunters for a 2-day play. There is going to be a lot of pressure from exhibition to give it back to them. And we'll see if AMC wants to jump in after this. Look, if you're AMC, I can understand Adam Aaron wanting to hold the line. Netflix is holding the line about not wanting to do theatrical. AMC is holding the line about we're only going to put you in here if you give us an exclusive window. You know, we're not going to put a movie into AMC theaters and waste time if it's going to be day and date with streaming. Because AMC got into a huge fight with Warner Brothers over this 4 years ago with Project Popcorn. And they have been an absolute staunch not gonna happen ever since then.
K-팝 데몬헌터스 싱어롱은 넷플릭스 최초로 박스오피스 1위에 올라가며 정말 놀랍고 폭발적인 반응을 이끌어냈는데요. 극장뿐만 아니라 전 세계 곳곳에서는 캐대언 떼창이 울려 퍼졌습니다. 지난 주말 캐나다 토론토에서는 코리안 페스티벌이 열렸는데요. 이날 한 무대에서는 소다팝이 울려 퍼졌는데 관중들은 일제히 떼창으로 따라하며 춤을 추었습니다. 한 해외 거리에서는 골든을 불러서 큰 호응을 얻었습니다. 한 체코의 클럽에서는 3명의 여성이 나와서 헌트릭스가 되어 춤을 추자 클럽 내 점원이 떼창을 불렀습니다. 또한 지난 주말 한 해외 클럽 뉴어 아이돌이 울려 퍼졌습니다. 지금 전 세계에서 K-팝 데몬헌터스 떼창이 울려 퍼지면서 캐대언 글로벌 팬들이 한국으로 몰려들고 있다고 했는데요. 폭염 속에서도 해외 팬들은 한국을 찾아와 낙산공원, 엔서울타워, 뚝섬 한강공원 등 애니메이션 촬영지로 몰려들고 있다고 했습니다. 캐릭터들이 춤추고 산책하던 바로 그 자리에서 사진을 찍었고 그 장소에서 K-팝 커버 댄스 영상을 촬영하는 사람들도 많았습니다. 지난 주말 한강 다리에서는 캐대언 분수쇼까지 펼쳐졌는데요. 물 들어올 때 노를 젓는다면서 한국에서도 캐대언 관련 쇼와 이벤트가 벌어지고 있습니다. 지금까지 극적인이었습니다.